My name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to show you how to find out who your cluster leader is if you live in Buncombe County. So basically, clusters are these groups of precincts in Buncombe County that have come together and all live in the same area, and often will hold events together or will phone bank together to have volunteer opportunities together, things like that. We have 11 clusters in Buncombe County. For example, I live in the Hominies cluster, which covers the Inca-Candler area. Black Mountain has its own cluster, downtown has its own cluster, and so forth. So basically, this is a great opportunity for you to plug into events that are happening hyper-locally. So not just events that are happening in Buncombe County, but if you want to know what can you do for the Democratic Party or for voter registration, things like that, specifically in your neighborhood and in your area. So the first thing that you'll need to do that is to find the homepage of the Buncombe County Democratic Party. So you can just go to your web browser and search Buncombe Democrats. It should be the first website that pops up. As you can see, the URL is also very simple. It's just buncombedems.org. So you can also just type that into the bar at the top. So click on that. That will take you to the home page of the Buncombe County Democratic Party website. So up here at the very top, you'll see a link that says Our Party. If you hover over that, you'll see some different options here. You want to click on Party Officials because the cluster leader is somebody that works with the Buncombe County Democratic Party. They're not a candidate and they're not an elected official. So click on Party Officials. And right up here at the very top, it makes it super easy for you. You'll want to click on this button on the far right that says Cluster Leadership. And that will scroll all the way down for you until you get to the list of county cluster organizers. So at this point, if you already know your precinct number, then you can go ahead and find it on this list. Otherwise, you'll need to find out what your precinct number is in order to find out who your cluster leader is. If you don't know what your precinct number is, then you can either click on this link right here that we provide, or you can watch the other video that we made about how to find out what voting districts you're in. Once you find out what precinct you're in, for example, I live in precinct 45.1. So I'm gonna scroll down until I see that. And here it is right here under the Hominies cluster. So the cluster leader for the Democratic Party for the Hominies cluster happens to be myself. So you can either use the phone number and call that person. Everybody here who has their phone number listed is perfectly happy to speak with you about how to get involved. You can also email the person. If you hover your mouse over the person's name, then you can see the email pop up in the bottom left corner, or you can right click to copy that email address. And then you can open up whatever email you use and send an email to that cluster leader. So that is how you find out who your cluster leader is in Buncombe County and how to connect with them. Thank you very much.